Hi there, everyone. It's Erica with Siren Song Oracles. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. My apologies. Life got a little busy and stressful. Life happens, but now I am back, and I hopefully can stay back in a good flow of things and keep the readings coming. So this will be my first, two firsts actually. My first live actual reading where I'm like shuffling the cards right here on the screen and not having everything set up like a pick a card reading. I enjoy pick a card readings, but I've been wanting to do this kind of reading for a while now. This is going to be a reading for divine love connections. I would say I'm going to say these few labels here, but you don't have to use the labels. Okay, twin flames, soulmates, and I don't know, maybe even karmic partners. It really depends how the reading is coming out, but it's basically for people who feel a strong connection with another person. Okay, it's something you cannot shake. It's something that might even puzzle you sometimes. You could be in a relationship with that person, or you could not be in a relationship with that particular person at this time. There are many different ways this can go. But the main requirement I feel for this type of reading, and this is going forward as well when I start to take on clients. So just so you guys know, there has to be some sort of connection in the physical world for me to want to do this a personal reading for you. And actually, I believe the collective I'm reading for right now is people who have actually been in some sort of real contact, as in maybe over the phone, in person, actually dating, friends, were friends in the past, were dating in the past, were in a relationship in the past, or maybe you had an online thing going on. But there is some sort of actual, you do know of each other. This is not just for people who have saw somebody on the street or at a club or something and feel like this magnetic attraction. I'm talking about people who actually have like some sort of connection relationship that happened in the real world. Maybe it's not actually happening right now. And you're wanting to see if they're going to come back into your life, or maybe you actually are with them now and currently talking to them now. I haven't done this kind of reading yet, so I don't know what my collective is going to look like. It could be people who are together, people who are not, maybe a combination. I really don't know. I'm just going with the flow here. So what you would like to do, I have a feeling that a lot of people who are watching right now are the feminines, the women. But you don't have to be a woman to be in feminine energy. So what I'm going to be addressing in this reading, just as an intro, is divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy. Okay. And yes, that can relate to a man and a woman, but it also can relate to, a woman in her masculine energy, a male in his feminine energy, however you want to take it. This reading is for you, and either you're going to resonate with this reading and what is currently going on in your situation right now, or you're not. And you'll know that probably pretty quickly, and so you can click off at that point. No big deal. Thank you again for joining me today for the reading. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you enjoy it. And if you do, please like, comment, and subscribe. And also contact me at the email listed below for a personal reading. Okay, so I'm kind of nervous. This is the first time I'm going to be doing this live reading. And I just want to let you know I don't shuffle in a cool way. I'm really terrible at shuffling. I have my own personal way of shuffling. It will be off screen, but I am doing it, and you're going to hear me doing it. It's just not, I don't do it like a card dealer. I see a lot of these readers, they just know how to do that. I don't know if they just practiced it, but maybe my hands are too small. Maybe my hands are a little weak. I don't know, but just off the cuff, I will be shuffling and it'll be off camera. Okay, so the first thing we're going to get to, and I will introduce all the decks as I go along. The first thing that we're going to get to is, where is the divine masculine at right now in a general sense? What's this person going on? What's going on in his life right now? What's going on in the environment? It don't necessarily have to do with the divine feminine or the person he's in a relationship with. I mean, like I said, anything could come up on this reading. I'm just, like I said, going with the flow. But where is he actually at, in his 3D, in his regular day-to-day life environment? Okay, not his spiritual life, his regular everyday life. Okay. So I'm shuffling right now, and this is, just want to show you, this is the Game of Thrones Tarot. Check this out. Oops. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, but this is all Game of Thrones. All you Game of Thrones fans out there, pay attention. You're going to see a lot of characters on here. It's going to be great. Okay. And I'm not doing reversals, just so you know. I don't usually do reversals. Once in a while, I get in the mood to do the reversals, and I just don't feel like doing them right now. So we're going to find out where the Divine Masculine is currently at in his everyday, right now environment, okay? And we're going to pick, I always do 7 cards, so we're going to pick 7 cards, and I have basically set up individual decks for individual questions. This will be fun. So we're just using the Game of Thrones deck for this particular one, okay? And it's just a regular tarot deck, and that's another first. I actually haven't used tarot. I've used oracle cards. Okay, so where is the Divine Masculine at right now in his 3D, in his regular environment? First card, the Knight of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, the Knight of Wands. So he's very fiery right now. The Divine Masculine is passionate, maybe possibly even impulsive right now. But he's charging in with this passionate energy. Now, we don't know yet what he's charging to. You know, the rest of the story will unfold as we go along. But he's very fiery right now. He's very charged up. You know, it's a very, you know, Knight of Wands is a very sexual man. Sometimes known as a player. Yes, I don't want to judge it right off the bat. But yes, the Knight of, because it's the Knight of Spears, but in regular tarot, it's the Knight of Wands. He could be a player. He's kind of in and out of your life, in and out of somebody's life. But again, this is just his everyday life. Something has got him fired up. Something has got him sparked. Something has got him feeling passion, and he looks like he's going toward that. So maybe he's just going toward his passions right now, and he's rushing forth. Maybe he's in an impulsive mode right now in his life. Okay, let's keep going. Where's the Divine Masculine at right now currently? Where is he in his regular everyday life? What's going on in his environment? Okay, next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, interesting. Okay. Could mean a few things. I would say a cycle is closing in his life. Could be just something that happened, you know, because I always believe the Wheel of Fortune to be like a destiny card. You know, the wheel goes round and round. Where it stops, nobody knows. It's fate. Something, you know, destined. Some destined ending. Some destined change has happened in his life. And it's pretty big. It's pretty significant. And it may have just been unpredictable. It may have just came out of nowhere, you know. So he might be dealing with that kind of energy right now. Okay, what's the next card? Where is the Divine Masculine at in his regular environment right now? What's going on with him in the day-to-day? Okay. Next card is the Knight of Cups. Wow, he's got the Knight of Wands and Cups. This boy is, okay. Or girl or whatever. Is masculine. Yes, okay. So the Knight of Cups, he is feeling romantic. So he's feeling fiery and he's feeling romantic. It's like almost after this cycle ended out, he really wants to offer a cup. He wants to offer a cup to somebody. I don't know if it's the feminine. I don't know what it is, but he's feeling romantic. He's feeling inspired. He's feeling, you know, again, the Knight of Cups, you know, he sometimes is also known as a player, you know, he's just more like in the moment, you know, very romantic, very water energy. And sorry, let me go back here. The Knight of Wands, just so you know, that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Knight of Cups could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Okay, so that's the kind of, you know, if that's the masculine you're thinking of right now, he could be involved, you know, he could be coming up in this reading. Okay, so yeah, so he's feeling romantic and he wants to offer a cup of love to someone. But it's more romantic. It's not solid energy. It's not something stable. This Knight is not stable. Knights are never stable. Especially when he's got this big old change going on. He's, you know, masculine's probably not stable right now, but he's feeling fiery and romantic. That's very interesting start to this reading here. Okay. What's the next? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at right now? Just in day to day. Where's the Divine Masculine at day to day right now? Ooh, wow, boy. This is some like serious passion here. Okay, so now we have the Ace of Spears. So again, he is starting up something that is passionate in his life. Something has just like sparked him. With that Knight of Spears, now we got the Ace of Spears. Something has sparked him. He's starting something new. He's starting new. You know, it could be just a passion. It could be a, you know, very sexual kind of rebirth. You know, it could be creativity as well. But yeah, something has turned in this masculine's life, and he is feeling romantic, inspired, and passionate. Very interesting. Okay, so where is the Divine Masculine at in his everyday life right now? Where is the divine masculine at? Just regular general energy. Okay, the Eight of Cups. Okay, and he's walking away from something. So, interesting. He's all fired up, he's all romantic and everything, and now he's walking away from something. He's letting go of something. He's abandoning something. Who knows what that is? Could be he's leaving a certain part. Again, a cycle's closed out, so this could be part of that. He could be stepping away from, a certain type of life he had. He could be stepping away from a job, another relationship. If your masculine is involved in another relationship, he could be stepping away from that relationship, possibly. Yeah, he's walking away from something. He's closing a door and he's walking away from something. We'll look at it all later, all together as a story. But I'm thinking, I wonder if this Ace of Wands sparked him up to actually have him walk away from something. Interesting. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to keep going here. We have to kind of move these cards over a little bit so we have room for the other cards. So let's see. What else do we have? Now I said I'd do 7, so we got a few more cards to go. Where is the divine masculine at in his regular life? Where is he at in his everyday life? Okay, what is the next card? He's got all. Okay, so he's got the King of Wands. Okay, so he was the knight. Now he's the king. So wow, he is definitely. Let me tell you something about this masculine. He is very passionate right now, very fired up about something. Maybe now that he's in the King of Spears, King of Wands, he's in some sort of, maybe he's taken on like a leadership position. He's taking control of his life. The King of Spears again is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. Could be in this reading, or that embodying that kind of fiery energy again. But yes, definite like a CEO type, taking control of his life, taking over, feeling passionate again, feeling inspired. Anything to do with the suit of wands, just a fiery energy, and looks like he's really taking control. Maybe after walking away, he's now taking a leadership role, taking control of his life in some sort of way. It's a very interesting reading. I really like it. I think he's in a very positive space, to be honest. Okay, we got one more card to go, and that'll be the end of his regular everyday energy. So where's the divine masculine at in his everyday life? Where is he at? General. Okay. So we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so wow. Well, okay, he's got a burden. The divine masculine has a burden he's dealing with right now. Looks like he's taking care of it, though. I mean, I'm looking at the reading overall. Yeah, I think he's walking away from this burden. He's taking control of his life. Yeah, he's done with that burden. The King of Spears right next to the Ten of Spears. I just think that he's shoveling a pretty heavy load. Maybe that's part of the taking on the responsibility of the leadership role. Maybe it's just too burdenous for him. Maybe he's doing too much, but I don't know. I think this is generally, that's like the only real negative card besides the Eight of Cups, but the Eight of Cups isn't necessarily negative. It is a sad card because you're walking away from something, but that isn't necessarily negative because all the other cards are showing me that he's like feeling inspired. He's feeling romantic. He's fired up maybe about a project possibly, or about a person. I don't know. Cycles are closing out. Things are changing with the Wheel of Fortune. And he's walking away from something as the King of Spears. I think he wants to drop the spears. He wants to drop the wands. I think he's done. I think he's taking control of his life. But yeah, he has a burden that either he's dealing with currently or getting rid of. But that's the only real negative little spot in this reading. Other than that, I think it's pretty positive energy. But yeah, fired up, romantic, things are changing. He's walking away from something. He's taking control of his life, and I think he's going to drop that burden, whatever that burden is. Okay, so now we're going to say by that part of the reading. Okay, we're going to have to we're going to have to reshuffle these because now we want to know, where's the divine feminine at? What's she doing? So we're going to have to just we're going to have to reshuffle these now and clear them out. Okay, so I cleared them. Okay. So now we want to know, where is the divine feminine? I know a lot of the divine feminines are listening right now, so hey, maybe this will resonate for you, okay? So where is the divine feminine at? Where is she at in her everyday energy? Where is she at in her everyday life? Where's the divine feminine at? I just shuffle till I get inspired to not shuffle anymore, and then I pick a card. It's very easy. Okay, so the star. Okay, so the divine feminine's got like a renewed hope here. This is pretty cool. I like this. I love the star card. It's a very spiritual card. Yeah, she's definitely in just starting out the reading like that. That's very spiritual, even in her regular everyday life. She has a sense of hope. She has a sense of renewal. Maybe she's starting over. Maybe she's starting fresh on something. But this is a very positive, uplifting, happy card where the divine feminine just has a lot of hope in her life. She's feeling good. She's feeling like things are going to work out for her. I like that. Okay, where is the divine feminine in her regular life right now? What is her overall energy like? Pick it. 6 of Spears. Well, and look at her. She's victorious too. 6 of Wands. She feels she feels hopeful. She feels victorious. She has either, gotten something she's really wanted and is feeling that victory, or she's just feeling good about her life. She's feeling like, she's in control. She's got it going on, feeling like, just whatever whatever she has wanted, she is currently getting, or she's willing to get it. Maybe that's it. Yeah, she feels this renewed sense of hope, and she is wanting her victory. She's feeling good about having that victory. Very positive. I'm liking what I'm seeing with the feminines here. This is awesome. Okay, so here we are. Where is the divine feminine at in her everyday? Where's she at in her everyday energy? Where's the divine feminine at? So we have the 8 of Coins, and she's working pretty hard, okay? She might be working a lot, just in a general sense, but she's enjoying it. But the 8 of Coins is not just about working a lot. It's just working hard and it's putting effort. But it's just, it's like maybe you're learning something new even. She has to work hard for her. This is kind of blurry. I don't know why. Sorry about the camera there, but sorry about the blurriness if you can't see it right. Okay. Let me see if I could make this better somehow. Sorry. I think I just made it more blurry. Oh, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. So back to 8 of Coins. She's working hard on achieving something. She's working hard on her dreams. She's, in the material world, kicking ass and taking names, putting a lot of effort into her work. And it's not a negative card. It's a card of effort that you want to give because it's really going to get you somewhere. So, yeah, looks like that 6 of Swords is going right with the 8 of Coins. Working hard for that victory and feeling pretty darn hopeful about it. And it could be in any part of her life. I mean, I always like to associate 8 of Coins with an actual career, or maybe like an entrepreneurship, something she's working toward where she's getting money and getting paid. But it could be just effort in life, just putting her life, working hard for her life, getting her life in order possibly. I don't know. It's very positive though. So I don't know, I'm feeling good about both the feminine and the masculine right now. This is actually really good. Okay, so next card. Where is the divine feminine in her daily energy, her regular life, her everyday life? Ooh, well, said it was going good, then I get this card. Oh, man. Okay, well, hey, the devil. Okay, so let's talk straight. Something is going on with the feminine to where there could be a few things. Okay, this card encompasses a lot. Now, it's kind of a surprise card. It's the surprise card of the reading because it doesn't go with the other cards. Maybe, under all of this hope that she thinks she has, or she says she has, or whatever. I remember she really truly does feel the hope and the feeling of the victory and working hard. Maybe there's like a little addiction underneath it. There could be a codependency, an addiction. There could be a toxic relationship going on in her life. It could be anybody. It doesn't have to be, lovers or husband or whatever. It could be like her sister, her family, her friends. I mean, there's something kind of toxic or binding to her right now in her life. She's bound. She's tied to something. She's overly attached to something, codependent. Because the devil could be, you're tied up in a relationship. You're bound to that. You're bound to some sort of addiction. Food, drugs, whatever, sex. You're bound. The devil keeps you bound. By the way, that's Ramsey, and you don't want to mess with him. Ramsey Bolton, yeah, he would be the devil, for all you Game of Thrones people out there. But yeah, you don't, you want to break free. Maybe the feminine is, because all the other cards are positive, maybe the feminine is trying to break free of this energy. We'll see how the rest of the reading goes. But yeah, she's got everything else going really well. But then the devil just snuck in, kind of is going to screw all that up. I don't like it. Underneath all this working hard, this victory and this hope, maybe there's just like a little something that she's just not showing other people. Maybe it's, something she keeps hidden, this bound, attached, or obsessed, addicted energy, I don't know. Let's keep going. Let's see where the story takes us. Where is the divine feminine at in her everyday life? This is going to be a really long reading, by the way, so strap in. This is going to be a really long reading. And I've never done a reading this long before. Okay, where's the divine feminine at in her everyday life? Okay, the 7 of coins. Back to the coins. This girl's looking at her money and her investments, okay? It doesn't have to be a girl, I'm just saying. The divine feminine is looking at her investments. She's looking at what she has invested in. Does she want to keep going in this? Whatever this is. Like I said, this is not related to anything. This is a general overall reading. So she's looking and she's wondering, I'm sorry, I'm going to move these cards over. She's wondering, okay, well, I've come this far. I invested in this. Hold on. I invested in this. Do I want to go, what do I want to do now? It's like she's taking a pause and she's looking things over and she wants to see where she wants to invest her time and energy and her money possibly too. I don't want to jump the gun. I want to see the rest of the reading, but maybe this, she's invested in this thing, whatever this is, this man or, or some sort of like, and invested in a toxic situation, whatever it might be. And she's looking at that going, I want to invest further. I don't know. I don't want to make that judgment call completely, but that could be something to do with that. But she's reevaluating. The divine feminine is reevaluating her investments right now, which is fine. Okay. So next, what is going on in the divine feminine's everyday energy? Where is she at? Hope I'm not doing that too loud. Okay. The hermit. Oh, and now she's hermiting too. Interesting. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Well, she's going within. She's taking a time out. Again, she's taking a break. She's taking a pause, looking at the investment. So the hermit, yeah, she's going within. It makes sense. The star, that's also a spiritual card. The hermit is a spiritual card. She's just kind of like keeping to herself. Maybe she's staying home a little bit more. Maybe she's not being as social. She's not out there as much. She kind of wants to keep to herself and study and read and meditate and just, take a time out. Honestly, the more I think about, the more I look at this reading, I think she's thinking about that devil. She's thinking about whatever's going on with that. Do I want to keep going? Do I want to keep going with that? Yeah. Whatever situation that is, or whatever addiction or man that is, or something. Something toxic is going on. She's got to pull away from it. But the hermit, yeah, she's pulling away from it. She's reevaluating. Okay. We got one more card for the divine feminine. What is she currently doing in her daily life? What is she currently doing? Well, she's kind of pulling away from things for a while. Okay. What is she doing? Where is she at? Last card. Justice. Well, okay. She's balancing. Yeah. She's balancing the scales with herself or maybe with another person even. Something is coming to this even point. There's a fair outcome to something in her life. It makes sense. With just the balancing of the scales alone, it makes sense because of that devil's energy. She's not balanced right now. That devil energy is messing her up. So she needs to get her balance back. So I think maybe she went into hermit mode to get that. But maybe wrongs have to be righted. Maybe, she needs to apologize to someone. Maybe she's even going through a divorce possibly, because justice is a divorce card. A lot of times she could be going through a divorce where she's breaking up with someone and they have to go to court. Could be just a court case. I mean, these are just real, like real world type stuff. Or it could be just a balancing of something within herself or with another person. So it looks like mainly the divine feminine is good. I mean, she's got a lot of hope for a victory. Maybe she knows she has to work hard for that big victory, that Eight of Pentacles. She knows she has to work hard, but she's got hope. And she's looking at her investments, where she's invested her time and energy. She's pulling back like the hermit, just spending time on her own, checking things out. She wants to even things out. She doesn't want to be in the devil's energy. She doesn't want that to take over her life. Yeah, so that's where the divine feminine's at. I hope that helped you guys. Okay, so now we're going to move on to a whole different thing. No more Game of Thrones deck. Now we're going to go into, we have two things we're going to do. One, how the divine masculine sees the divine feminine and vice versa. And what is the overall general energy toward, what's his energy toward you? What's your energy toward him? We're going to do that. So I think we're going to do the viewing first. So we're going to talk about, we're going to do a reading with these beautiful cards. The Oracle of the Mermaids, Doreen Virtue. We're going to use these cards for how currently the divine masculine is viewing the divine feminine. Okay. How is the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine presently? How is the divine feminine viewing the divine masculine? No, I messed up. How's the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine? I'm sorry about that. Okay, here we are. And the first card is transparency. Okay. Honest, authentic, genuine, present. Well, he's viewing her as somebody that is open, transparent. She's honest, she's authentic. She says what she means. She's right there. It's like he knows you're there. Whether he's, in a relationship with you or not, he knows that you're open, that you're transparent. He knows what you are feeling right now. You're not hiding from him. That's how he views you. He views the feminine as a woman who is not hiding. A woman who's open. That's beautiful. Okay. So how is the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine right now? How is the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine right now? The Crane Bag, Sacred Ocean Medicine, Declutter, Declutter, and Choice. Okay, I'm not going to do this whole declutter thing. What I am showing here, I'm going to move this over just a little bit if you don't mind, is the choice part. He sees the divine feminine as a choice. There's a choice he has to make about her, possibly. Yeah, he's got to go through whatever he's got to go through to make this choice, like a decluttering of his life, possibly. I don't know why I'm getting that, but just getting rid of what no longer works for him, and then he can make his choice. But yeah, not there is some sort of choice he's making about her. He's seeing her as a choice in his life, as an option. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. How is the divine masculine seeing the divine feminine? How is the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine right now? Yemaya, Grandmother Ocean Primordial. This is kind of a nurturing card. I don't know too much about this card, but when I see it, I see a woman with a baby. So a baby might be involved in this scenario. I mean, like a birthing of something, maybe not just an actual baby, but like a birthing of a project, the rebirth of a relationship, the fertileness of a relationship. Yeah, just that's what it seems to me. It's like a birthing. So he's viewing her, maybe he's viewing her as a mother figure, maybe he's viewing her as someone who is nurturing, loving, and kind. Maybe he's viewing the feminine as something fertile, something that can grow. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm actually gonna turn to the book because I'm a little curious. I don't really get this card too often, so my apologies. Whoops, something just fell. 1 second. Let me get that. Yeah, I don't usually get this card, so I have to. Pardon me. I have to actually look up the meaning, but I gotta pick up this thing. All these cards just fell on the floor. This whole deck of cards just fell on the floor. Okay. All right, so Yemaya. That's number 34. Let me just get a look at it. Okay, so what does it say here? Looking to become more primal, to reconnect with your ancient self, taking care of yourself at a very ancient and deep level, begin to relate to people's deeper self rather than their social and often constructed self. Third eye and crown chakras highly activated, yet sacral and base chakras powerfully grounded and flowing too. Huh. Well, I just think maybe, you know what? I'm just going to be, off the cuff. I'll be off the cuff here. I think he's just I think what he's seeing her as is a spiritual connection, because he doesn't just see her for her looks or her beauty or um, her outer form. He looks like he's into a deeper relationship with her, because this is all about primal, going way back, getting deep. So I think this is just about him viewing her as a deeper type of person, or just a deeper type of relationship is what he can have with her. Maybe at one time, he did have it with her. Maybe he has it with her now. Maybe he wants to have it with her. It just depends where you are here on your love journey. But yeah, it's deeper. It's deeper for him. That's a good sign. That's really awesome. I'm just going to move these cards over a little. Okay, so, but still, my other meaning might apply too. I just went with what I saw. So that other meaning about babies and birth and rebirthing and viewing you as maybe like a mother, or maybe wanting to have a baby with you or something, that could be possible. Okay, so how is the divine masculine doing the divine feminine? Oh, that's interesting. How's the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine? That was a Freudian slip. Ooh, I pulled 2 cards out. Ooh, should I honor that? Maybe I should. Wow, this is a trip, man. So look at the 2 cards that came out. The unseen and divination. This is a trip. And it's a trip because let me tell you what I got from it when I first pulled it was like, she totally doesn't know what's going on. There's things that are hidden from her. He's viewing you as somebody that really, a lot of information's hidden from you. So guess what? Maybe you're using your divine intuition to see what that information is, possibly, kind of like how we're doing now. Okay, that's when they come together. But if we're gonna, I don't know, if we're gonna take them separately, we can take them separately. He's seeing her as somebody that, this could go both ways. It depends on your situation. He's seeing you maybe as someone who is hiding from him, or hiding information from him, or he's hiding from you, or hiding information from you. There's a lot that is unknown. So, if you're not with the person, this makes more sense. If you are in separation right now, this makes more sense than if you're with somebody. If you're actually with the person and you're in a relationship, then something is unknown to you, or you're hiding something. And then that's how he's viewing you, just somebody that, is hiding, or he's hiding something from. Either way. That's a little shaky. And then you have this divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future fortune. But at the same time, yes, he may see you as a reader, or as a psychic, or as like some sort of like new age type person. It's very, very possible he could see you like that. But it's sort of like, even though, there's things being hidden and you don't know exactly what's going on right now, really, there's something that's going to come down. Destiny will happen. The fate will happen. He knows eventually, the divine masculine knows eventually he will have to deal with the divine feminine at some point. Whether he actually takes the action to or not. Maybe he runs into you, a lot. Or, he just has this feeling that destiny and fate's going to bring you together. It's like he knows in the future something's going to happen between the two of you. Whether it's an interaction, talking, or if you're actually in the relationship, there's some other fated thing that's going to come down. So no matter what, how much is being hidden, it doesn't matter. It's going to come out, and that fate and that destiny will happen, and things will be found out. And I just think the masculine knows that at some point he's going to have to face her. At the same time, like I said, if he's viewing you, he could be viewing as a woman who does divination. That's another meaning for that. Okay, so we've got 2 more cards to go. How is he viewing the divine feminine? How is the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine? It's weird, you know, I just had a weird thought. We have transparency here and we have the unseen. So while she's sort of open, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to take it back, honestly. Because he's viewing her as really open, and that would not make any sense if the unseen was there. So he's the one. He sees you as somebody that doesn't know the information. You know, there's a lot that's hidden from you, and he knows it. So the divine masculine is holding out on a few things. Sorry to say, but he's holding back on a few things because she's not. He's viewing you as somebody who's open and transparent. He's viewing the divine feminine as somebody that's open and transparent. So yeah, sorry about that. I just made a correction there because yeah, that makes logical sense. So yeah, he's not telling her things, or he's hiding out, he's hiding away. But eventually, it's fate's gonna happen there. So, and he knows that too. Okay, so back to what I was doing. Sorry about that. Had to take a break for that. Okay, so how is the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine? Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Falling in love. Kissing the divine in another, and in yourself. How is he viewing you? Well, there's only 2 things I could say. One, he views you as somebody that definitely has self-love, that has, maybe fallen in love with herself, like in the most positive way. A woman who loves herself. He sees you as a woman who loves herself. That is so beautiful. Or he could see you as a woman that he could fall in love with. He's seeing himself falling in love with the divine feminine. Very possible. Or he has been in love with her, or he is currently falling in love with her. Whether that's, you're dating right now, or he's at a distance from you. He is still in love with you. Even though he's hiding things, he has feelings for you. Either that, or he admires you greatly and sees you somebody that loves yourself. Whatever this is, it's beautiful and very, very positive. Okay, one last card. And we're gonna summarize it. Okay, so one last card. How is the divine masculine viewing the divine feminine? Water flight. Okay, heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. Okay, when he thinks of the divine feminine, he thinks of like a heaviness being lifted off of him, where his burdens are cast away. Remember in his reading where they showed he had a burden? Okay, in his regular life, his regular general reading, he had a burden. Maybe he's got to release that burden in order to be in love and to fall in love with his feminine. There's a burden he has to release that'll help him with falling in love. Maybe with finally, facing her. Could just be that when he thinks of her and he's with her, he feels light, and he feels like that, the heaviness is off him. There's like a lot of playfulness and lightness between the two of them. It's very possible. But he views you as somebody he's either got to, get rid of a burden to be with, or when he is with you, he feels like his burdens are just like not there. He feels so much better and lighter when he's with you. And that's beautiful too. But he did have a burden in his reading, so it's possible that he has to release that burden before he could truly fall in love with her. Like, there's something that, is holding him back, and you don't know what it is. It's the unknown and the unseen right now. So I feel that there's a possibility that this could be people who aren't together, or somebody, either people who aren't together, or divine masculine that is with someone, or dating someone, or maybe married even to this divine feminine. Possibly that he has to make a choice, or he's in another relationship where he has to make a choice. But the choice is definitely involved. Yeah. So starting from the beginning, you got the transparency. He sees you as somebody that's open and honest, and he sees right through you. He knows what your feelings are. He knows where you are coming from. He sees you as a choice. He sees you as something, a little deeper than maybe other relationships, possibly. I mean, you guys, if this is, if you're watching for a soulmate or twin flame, then definitely deeper. So it's not just the outside and the external. It's a little bit deeper. It goes deeper than that. There are things that you don't know, that he is not telling you, that he's keeping from you presently at this time. But he also knows that you're going to find out. You're going to know he's going to have to face you at some point. because it's the fate. It's the destiny that he has to face you, and or tell you or whatever. Maybe he, just has to open up to you. And then the falling in love maybe can happen after that, or he is already falling in love with you at this point, or he sees you as somebody he could fall in love with, or he may just see you as someone that really loves themselves. Either way, that's really positive. At the same time, water flight, he may have to release a burden before he fully gives himself to you. Or, when you're around, he feels those burdens are lifted. He feels so much better and like lighter. So I hope that helped. I thought that was very interesting. I liked that. I really, really enjoyed that. So that's how he views the feminine. Okay, so we're done with that particular one there. Okay, so now we're going to go into how is the feminine viewing the masculine right now? How is that going? How is the feminine viewing the masculine at this time? And with these cards, these are the, Vintage Wisdom Oracle cards. Aren't these pretty? They were brown. They were kind of masculine-ish. And I don't even ever really use these cards. Sometimes, every once in a while, but I wanted to use them for this. So how is the feminine viewing the masculine at this time? How is the feminine viewing the masculine? First card. Playfulness. Well, she wants to talk and play and be light. Again, more lightness. There's that burden lifting again. She views him as somebody she could be playful with, somebody she could flirt with, somebody she could talk to, maybe they're friends. Maybe you have an underlying friendship vibe together, and you just have fun. That's how you view him. You wanna play around. You want to be light. You want to be light with him. I like that. How is the feminine viewing the masculine at this time? How is the feminine viewing the masculine? Celebration. Okay, again, playfulness and celebration. You want to come together with him. There's something you want to, you wish you could just go out and have fun with him, celebrate your life with him. You view, maybe you view it as, your relationship as a celebration of life. It's something to be celebrated. He's something to be celebrated, possibly. But when I see playfulness and celebration, I'm thinking you really want to go out and have a good time with the masculine, is what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's kind of going together there. How is and maybe that's what you're planning. Maybe there's something in the air. Maybe there's a celebration coming up and you want to invite him or something. I don't know. How is the divine feminine viewing the divine masculine right now? Balance. Okay. That came up in the divine feminine's reading, if you remember that justice card. So she's trying to gain balance. I think she's just seeing him maybe as somebody that she needs to gain balance about. Like something needs to be balanced out between them. Maybe there isn't balance presently between the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Maybe there needs to be more, an even keeled type of situation, more give and take, more equanimity in the relationship. That's what she's looking. She sees him as somebody she has to balance, either balance her emotions about or balance things out with him. Yeah, that's how I see that. Okay. How is the divine feminine viewing the divine masculine? How is the divine feminine viewing the divine masculine? Truth. Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, she's all about truth right now. How she's viewing the masculine, she wants him to be truthful. She expects truth from him. Maybe she views him as, her truth, as in I don't know how to say it. She trusts that, he is a spiritual connection, like a deeper connection. She trusts that. That's the truth of it. Like her truth, whoever wants to tell her something different, she's like, hey, this is my truth kind of thing. I don't know why I'm sensing that's a weird way of seeing that, but I think more of the main meaning is she wants truth. She wants honesty and truth from him. She wants to see his true self. She could possibly already be seeing some of his true self. Remember I told you, in the last reading, he was hiding something from her. He's viewing her as somebody that he's hiding something from. So she wants the truth. She wants him to be his authentic self. Or maybe she is actually currently viewing him as somebody who's being authentic with her. That's even better. That's for you who have progressed down the line a little bit. But then there's there's others that just are wanting that truth. Okay. Again, it's two. It's more balance. See, look. It's just more balance. And it's also, twin flames. They're looking at each other like they're twins. That's very interesting to me. And I just thought I'd point that out. So this could be a twin flame, a relationship we're talking about. What is the divine feminine view of the divine masculine? Beauty. Well, she views the masculine as a very, very attractive man, or whatever, or attractive person. Yes, she is into his looks for sure. She's into his beauty, maybe his inner beauty as well. But she sees him as something to look upon with, not too bad on the eyes. Yeah, she finds him very, very attractive. So that's always good. Okay. And maybe she sees their relationship as a beauteous thing as well, as a thing of beauty. Got two more cards to go. How is the feminine viewing the divine masculine? Strength. Wow. Okay. Maybe she sees him, as somebody who's strong, somebody who could make it through. But strength is also, in the regular tarot, strength is like restraint, like holding back from temptation and trying to be a little more disciplined. She could see him like that too. She could see him holding back and restraining himself as well. That's very possible. Being strong for now, like getting through what he needs to get through type of thing. Inner strength. But yeah, I don't know if I should interpret it like the regular tarot or not, but I'm just going to put it out there that it usually means restraint and holding back and having the inner strength to say no or to resist temptation. She may be viewing him as someone she needs to have more strength about. She needs to have more inner strength and restraint about as well. It always can be flip-flopped like that. So, being strong is required here from either the masculine or the feminine. That's how it's being seen. It's very interesting. Okay. It's kind of like maybe she's, trying not to be so tempted by his looks and, her way she sexually feels about him. Because strength is also a very sexual card, too, in the tarot. It's holding back, restraining yourself from, like, a sexual temptation. So that can be flip-flopped either way. Okay. So how's the divine feminine seeing the divine masculine? Last card. Peace. Okay. I think she really just wants peace in their relationship. She wants to have peace with him, or maybe she actually views him as her peace. Like maybe, when she's around him, kind of like when he's around her, remember he feels lighter. Maybe she feels at peace when she's with him. But I see it as more as she really wants that peace. That's like how she views him as somebody she needs to have peace with. Maybe there is not peace right now. Maybe there is not peace between them right now. She just wants things to be settled. She wants things to be okay with him. She wants to be able to put her guard down and relax with him and just have a peaceful time with him. No fighting, no arguing, no conflict. That's what she wants. Or you know what, too? Really positive meaning that just came to me right now. We got strength, we got peace, we got balance. Like she's just trying to come to this. I just feel like the feminine is trying to come to this point with her masculine to feel these ways about him. You know what I mean? More than just viewing him like that. She's at peace with him. She's at peace with the relationship. She's at peace with the connection, however it is right now. At whatever stage it's in. She's gaining that peace. Very interesting. She's viewing him as somebody that she would like peace with. Or maybe he's, they have peace right now. That'd be even better. That'd be like way more progressed, but I like that. So yeah, in summary, playing, celebrating, having fun, definitely what you would like to, you view him as somebody you can have fun with and that you want to have fun with. Maybe you want to invite him to a celebration. Also, you see him as somebody that needs balance, or you need to balance out things with him, which kind of leads to peace as well. So that makes sense. And here we are again with the two, the truth, For some reason, I almost seem like the Two of Swords or something. I don't know why, but like, you want honesty from him. You see him as somebody who could be honest with you. Beauty. Of course, you're very attracted to him and you think he's beautiful. Maybe you're holding back from that. You're like, whoa, I gotta hold my horses here. There's some sort of restraint going on here. Either he's being restrained, he's restraining himself from you, or you're restraining yourself from him, or maybe both. But there's some sort of inner strength that's, you're viewing him as somebody you need to be strong about, or who is being restrained from you. And then, of course, in the end, it's peace. This is what you ultimately want. Calm, no more conflict. And maybe that's what is happening right now. Maybe there is a peaceful time between the two of you right now, which would be very excellent. And that's how you're viewing him. Okay, wonderful. This is great. This is such a long reading. Okay, I hope I haven't lost you folks yet. All right, so now we're going to get to the energy part, okay? So that's going to be with 2 decks. We're going to use the Romance Angels, and we're also going to use, I think I just did that upside down. And we're also going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic for the energies, okay? So first off, we're going to do what is the Divine Masculine's energy toward the feminine right now? What is the Divine Masculine's energy toward the feminine currently? First card is Wedding. Whoa, okay. All right, well, again, I don't know who this collective is, but there could be 2 different things going on here. What is his energy toward her? He could be married. Okay. And you know you're masculine, so he could be married. And I say he, again, I just use he because it's easier, but he could be married, or he could see you, or maybe he wants to marry you. Deep down, he sees you very seriously. His energy towards you is very, very serious. He wants to marry you. We're going to see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where this, what you guys are resonating with right now, but this guy could actually be married. And remember, earlier on in the reading, it talked about a choice. So right there, that kind of shows you that it's very possible. Or maybe he's thinking about asking you to marry him, right? That can be very possible. Depends where you're at in the relationship. Depends what's going on here. So it'll probably show up in the reading. Okay, so where is the Divine Masculine at energy-wise with the Divine Feminine? What's his energy toward her right now? What's the Divine Masculine's energy toward the feminine? Okay. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, so this is a past life relationship. Now, somebody from your past, like this life, or somebody in a past life, could be both, really. It's karmic. It's feeling kind of karmic. But then again, whether soulmate, twin flame, that is a karmic relationship. Doesn't necessarily have a negative meaning to it, but it's something where something needs to be cleared. Some karma needs to be cleared. So it's just saying, this goes back a ways here. This goes back a ways. And the fact that that's his energy right now, he's thinking about the past. He's thinking about you guys' past right now. Okay. So what is the Divine Masculine's current energy toward the feminine right now? This could be the one. Oof, okay. This is weird. Okay, this is kind of interesting because this could be, again, that first one about wedding. Again, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. He's thinking, you could be the one. He's thinking of you very, very seriously. He's thinking of the feminine very seriously. This is a trip. Now, if he is a married masculine, he's obviously not a happy married masculine because he's thinking, you're the one. or just, he's not really in that. We're going to do some, more cards later. We'll figure it out, what's going on with that. But regardless of the situation, he's very serious about you. You know, he's thinking about your past, and he's thinking, you know, you could be the one. So that's pretty intense. Okay. And then that kind of goes with the wedding. Maybe he wants to ask you to marry him or something, or, you know, or he just wants a really long-term relationship with you, or he's a married guy that's still thinking you're the one and you're the one that got away. Those are like 3 different scenarios. We haven't totally, you know, covered it yet. We're going to be using the tarot, which is much more detailed coming up here. Okay. So what is the divine masculine's energy toward the divine feminine right now? Honeymoon. What the? Okay, you guys are probably getting married. This is crazy. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Again, this honeymoon card, it's kind of like he just wants to go away with you. Like he wants to like travel with you, you know? Or again, you know, maybe he's just kind of fantasizing about what could have been, or he's fantasizing about what could be, you know, going on a honeymoon together, getting away from it all, just the two of you. He wants to, you know, this could be the one. He wants to whisk you away. And again, wedding and honeymoon, it just kind of goes together. And this also could be a signal for the holidays. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time. Sometimes when I see this card, I think of like a relationship coming together during the holidays. So that could be like, you know, it could be, you know, like December, November type time period. Okay, so this is getting more interesting. Wow, okay. This collective is, wow, okay. This is very interesting to me. Okay, so where else is the divine masculine with the divine feminine right now? Where is the divine masculine's energy with the divine feminine? Chemistry. Well, he definitely feels the chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction, so he's feeling that attraction. Right now, he is really into you. I mean, I'm just going to say this. He is really into the feminine right now. Yeah. He remember either he knows, you know, he's currently experiencing this chemistry with you right now, or if you're in separation, he remembers that chemistry because he's thinking about the past and he's remembering all of this. I just feel like he's fantasizing. I don't know. Could just be me. But yeah, that attraction still holds strong. Where's the divine masculine at with the divine feminine right now? Where's the divine masculine at with the divine feminine? It is safe for you to love. His energy toward her. You know, he feels safe with you. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You know, he's either he's wondering if it's safe or he feels like it is safe. But it's something to do with him feeling secure about this relationship. Or maybe he wants to create a space where it's safe for you to love him. Remember what we got when he was viewing the viewing part? Remember he was like falling in love? This totally goes with that. This reading goes with that reading of him, you know, really feeling for you very deeply. So again, he wants you to feel safe. He wants to feel safe. Maybe he just wants to make sure it's safe, you know, for you two. He just wants to secure something here. Because when I'm looking at this reading, he seems to be taking you pretty seriously, and he's very, very attracted to you right now. He's definitely thinking of you. Okay, so we got one more card. Where is the divine masculine at with the divine feminine? Where is his energy toward her right now? Worth waiting for. Okay. So divine timing is at work in your love life. Yeah, I'm connecting it to the safety card. I don't think it's time yet for the two of you. So this is interesting. Yeah, you guys aren't really either the divine masculines and feminines that are watching right now. Either you are not together, or you're just like dating. You're not like in a deep relationship yet. This is not a deep relationship. This is him sort of like seeing you as somebody he could marry, or maybe he is married to another person. That's very, very possible. He's thinking about your past. There's some karma there, maybe. He thinks you're the one. You know, he has this romantic vision of a honeymoon, like, you know, enjoying holiday time together. Could be coming together, wanting to talk to you over the holidays. He still feels that strong magnetic attraction. He wants things to be right and safe. He wants you to know it's safe. He wants to feel safe. And now it's talking about worth waiting for. Obviously, the masculine knows he has to wait. There's something he's, you know, he can't come to you right now at this moment. The timing isn't right. I don't know why. Who knows why? We're probably going to get some clarifying cards here. That'll help us. But yeah, this is a very interesting reading here. Yeah, he's not quite there yet with a commitment or with a coming forward to you to communicate. Because if you're dating, I would say he's not ready for the commitment, although he is really thinking about it. Or if he's not with you, he's thinking about it still. Or if he's with somebody else, he's still taking you very seriously. This could be the one. It's safe for you to love, a honeymoon, chemistry. I mean, he's still definitely into it, and he's going to have to wait a little bit. But his energy towards you is, it's worth waiting for. Like, I will wait. It's okay. It's okay. I want to make sure it's safe first. Wow, this reading is pretty amazing. I mean, I don't mean to be like overly romantic, but I can't help it. The cards are right in front of me here. I mean, the only thing you got to watch out for is if he's a married masculine. You know, he still has some choices to make here. But he's definitely still wanting you, regardless if he's with another person. So, okay, we're going to use the Tarot of Sexual Magic now to kind of clarify this reading, okay? We're going to get some clarifiers just to get a little more depth into this, okay? I'm just shuffling them right now. So we're going to go over here and we're going to say, clarify the wedding card. I have a feeling, I don't know what I'm going to get from this. I've actually never done this type of reading before with clarifying with these cards. Okay. And we're not doing reversals or anything. So clarification on the wedding card involving a marriage. What's the divine masculine doing with that card? So the Hanged Man. Yeah, okay. All right. So he's Hanged Man. Okay, you know, he hasn't made a decision either way. Like, he hasn't decided whether he really wants to be totally serious with you, or he has not decided to leave the other person. He's strung up and he's in limbo. He's trying to possibly get a different view, a different perspective of the situation right now. But yeah, he's not budging yet. Definitely strung up for the time being. Either that or Hangman also signifies sacrifice, so maybe he knows he'd have to sacrifice his marriage to be with you. But I think he's suspended in time right now. I don't think he's going anywhere right now. He's not doing anything about anything right now. This could be the one. Okay, so let's get a clarifier on that. I don't think we really need a clarifier on that, to be honest with you. Maybe we'll just get another card. I don't think we need a clarifier, but I'm just trying to be equal with everything here. Okay, so we have the moon, yeah. Well, here comes, another energy of just like things that are hidden. It's like you don't know he feels that way about you, maybe even. This could, honestly, this Tarot of Sexual Magic, cards I'm pulling, this could be just a completely separate reading, because that happens a lot. I go to clarify cards, and for some reason, it's like a whole separate reading. So we'll do both, but I'm just saying things are hidden. Things are definitely not being revealed right now. There could be some confusion on the Divine Masculine's part as well. So that's why he can't come forward to talk to you right now, or tell you how he is actually, what he's actually wanting to do. He might be confused, or he's just like hiding away and not showing, his feelings quite yet. Sorry about this. I'm sorry. I'm getting this all over the place here. Okay, so the honeymoon card. Sorry, how did this go? Okay, let's get these back in order. I'm still pretty new to all this. Okay, so the honeymoon card. Let's clarify that. What's up with the honeymoon card? What's going on with the honeymoon card? The Ten of Pentacles. Well, that's interesting. Again, another serious card. Like, very grounded, very, family-oriented type of card. Maybe, you know, honestly, what if your masculine is married and he has a family? I don't know. Maybe he's like on some sort of trip with his family right now. I don't know. But this is about you. I mean, honestly, I mean, it seems like if this is his energy toward you, it's just sort of like he sees you as something. It's very solid. It's very solid. It almost kind of goes with this could be the one. That'd be more apt. But yeah, it's like a family energy. It's like abundance and having a family. So he may see you that way, as part of his tribe, as part of his family. That's his energy toward you right now. Or he's just, or maybe, you know, if your masculine is married and like I said, he has to make this sacrifice and he's strung up, he's thinking about, oh geez, the family. Like I said, this might not have to do with the honeymoon card. I don't know. Maybe he's on holiday with the family right now. Maybe that's why you haven't heard from him, or you know, you guys aren't talking or something. Who knows? But it also could be he doesn't want to give this up yet. If he's the married guy. If not, he's viewing you as his family. Okay? Maybe both. Who knows? It depends what situation you're in. I don't know whose situation is what here. I'm just trying to be open to all aspects here. Chemistry, that's a no-brainer, but we could just get another card from the Tarot of Sexual Magic here. Let's just do it. Now that we're here. Six of Wands. Okay. Yeah, victory. Again. He feels that chemistry. He wants a victory with you. I don't want to see it as dirty. He might want a sexual victory with you. I don't know. And he wants to get his flirt on, you know. Because it has to do, you know, because it's right next to chemistry. Just, it definitely would like to win. Definitely would like to win you, or, you know, win a situation here. Maybe he's waiting for a win in his life. But yeah, there's some sort of, you know, victory energy here that, you know, he wants to win something. I can't tell what that exactly is. Let's get, you know what, let's get another card. I'm too curious about this. I want to clarify what this Six of Wands is about. What is the Six of Wands about? What's the Six of Wands? Clarifying card for the Six of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Okay. Truth. Victory about a truth. It's interesting. Because the Knight of Swords is literally like, you know, kind of like a truth coming in pretty quickly about a victory, possibly. Maybe some truth came in and, you know, he got a victory, or he's waiting to tell his truth to her, to the feminine. But it's something about a victory with a quick, you know, Knight of Swords energy, truth, boom. And it's not necessarily pretty, you know. But he's cutting, you know, he's cutting to the quick here with this. And I'm not sure exactly why this is getting, I don't want to go too deep on this. As I go down the rabbit hole, it's getting more confusing. So we're just going to let that go. But maybe it's a victory has to do with some sort of truth. Okay, so let's get some more cards here. You can clarify these if you want. It is safe for you to love. It is safe for you to love. What's the Divine Masculine doing with that one? Five of Wands. Okay, yeah, because this is not safe. Five of Wands is is not safe. Five of Wands is conflict. Five of Wands is Five of Wands is a lot of like fighting and aggression and competition. You know, I think this has to go away in order for it to be safe. So maybe the Divine Masculine has to work on this part here. No more Five of Wands, basically. No more competition, no more fighting, no more aggression, no more of that, no more tension and conflict. It needs to be safe. So right now, maybe it's not safe. Maybe this is going on and it's not safe. It's not safe for you to love yet, and he wants it to be safe for you to love. Maybe there's just some conflict going on in his life. Could be competing factors for you guys and for his attention toward you. Especially if he is this guy, this married guy over here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, none of that. So that's good. So that's got to be cleared away. He wants that to be cleared away. That was a good clarifying card. That really made sense to me. Has to be a safe environment. And that's why the divine, remember, this is why the divine timing. It's not time. It's totally not the right time yet. So we're going to get a card. I don't know if it's going to clarify that. We're going to pull one more card, and then that'll be the end of the sexual magic reading. Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's worth waiting for. Yeah, worth waiting to get untrapped, because the Eight of Swords, and again, this could really actually just be together. Five of Wands, Eight of Swords, that would kind of go together, because, somebody's stuck. Somebody feels they're trapped here. And remember when we saw him walking away in his general reading? That's what he probably needs to do, especially if he's married. Could be, and if he's not married, he could just be trapped in something, like a job he doesn't like, another, relationship. Maybe he's not married, he's in a relationship, or maybe he's trapped with his family. There's some sort of trapped energy here where he's stuck, and he feels he can't move, and divine timing is involved. This hasn't, he hasn't broken free from his situation yet. And there's still conflict going on. So it's not safe yet, and you have to wait for the right timing of this. Yeah. Somebody has not left the prison yet. Whatever prison that is for him, we don't know. I don't know what that prison is for your divine masculine. But I think that's what has to happen, and that's why it's not the right time, along with the conflicts that are going on. Plus, like I said, he's in limbo still. So yeah, I just think he's still a little stuck here. And there's things that are hidden. He wants some victory. Maybe he wants to be part of his family, or he has to think about his family, possibly. There's a lot of factors in here, but we just know that it's not the right time yet. But from these romance cards, I'm thinking this is very, look at these one last time. Yeah, it's still really good. It's still really good. And you got the past life there too. That one got that hidden, but you got a past life card there too. Okay, so it's the energy towards you is really good, but it's just not the right time yet. Things need to be secure and safe first. But he's thinking about you. He remembers your chemistry. He thinks you could be the one. He's thinking about the past. So yeah, you're definitely on his mind for sure. If you're the feminine watching this, okay. Okay, so since this reading is going like a super long time, like longer than I anticipated, and I actually don't have time to go over, and I apologize, what the divine feminine's energy is toward the divine masculine. We saw how she was viewing him. I think that's pretty sufficient. I like to get to the future energies now, because yeah, we're going on like an hour and a half, and I really have to actually get going. I didn't think it was going to be this long, but we will get to the possible future energies for this situation, okay? For you and your divine counterpart, okay? So we're going to use for that the Moonology deck. So this will be the future energies, possible future energies, because nothing is set in stone. We all know that, and everybody has free will. So the possible energies of this divine connection here. Possible energies going forward, like future, say 6 months or so. First card out of the deck is you and your loved ones are safe. Again, we're back to being safe. Really, there's an element of things have to be the right way before you guys come together. I don't know. I'm just getting this really strong vibe of safety. So there's going to come a time when it's going to be right, when it's going to be safe, when it's going to feel good. New moon in Cancer. Cancer is all about, and also you might be involved with a Cancer, or you could be a Cancer watching the video. New moon in Cancer, yeah. So a new start. It's a new thing, a new phase where it's safe to love again. You and your loved ones are safe. So you and this divine counterpart are okay. Now it's going to be safe to love. Now there's security. Now there's a feeling of belonging. So that's actually really good. But like I said, it just shows you that, things have to be safe before things, things have to be cleared out, possibly. Oh, sorry about that. It keeps getting all wonky here. I hope it's not blurry now. Okay, so let's keep going. What are the possible future energies for this divine connection? Possible future energies. Next one is don't let your past hold you back. Okay, so you and your masculine may have a past, some history that's not so pretty maybe, and don't let it hold you back. So future energy is you're going to get through the past. You guys are going to talk about the past. Again, remember the past came up in the reading, past life connection. So he's thinking about the past. You're probably also thinking about it. Don't let it hold you back. Going forward in the future, you got to let that go. You got to let whatever happened before go. You got to move on and forgive. You're safe and let the past go. I like that. That makes sense to me. Okay, future energies, possible future energies for this divine connection. Meditate and contemplate. So there'll be a moment, a new moon in Pisces. Okay, we have more water. We have a lot. By the way, this is a very, very watery reading. I'm already, oh my gosh, like it's all watery. We got a Cancer and then we got Pisces. So we're dealing with a lot of water here, a lot of emotions here. But Pisces, new moon in Pisces, it's all about the flow, So there will be something going on in the future that you're going to have to just meditate upon and contemplate on. Maybe just a pause. Things are safer now. Maybe you're, don't let the past hold you back. Maybe you're kind of hesitant because you used to have to meditate and contemplate. Maybe the masculine still does too. You just have to do that. You have to meditate and contemplate because you're worried about that past. You're like, I can't make the same mistakes again. I don't want to hurt this person again. I don't want to hurt myself again, et cetera, et cetera. So there just seems to be, even in the future, just a slight moment of just taking a break and just sort of contemplating, processing the whole situation. Okay. So it's not going to be this rushed thing. I can tell you right now, this is not an impulsive, rushed relationship. Possible future energies of the divine connection. Possible future energies of the divine connection. One more time. Okay, now it feels right. Okay, bring love into the situation. Okay. New moon in Aquarius. So now we have an Aquarius. So you or your counterpart could be an Aquarius or not. I mean, like these signs don't necessarily matter, but it could be a special message for, these particular signs. New moon in Aquarius, more newness. There's a lot of newness going on. New moon in Cancer, new. So you're noticing how it's all new. This is a new phase coming up for you and your masculine. Okay. You have to bring love into the situation. After the meditating and contemplating, maybe this is where you're going to come together and you're going to see this from a different view. You're not going to let that past hold you back. You're going to bring love into it and it's going to shine a light on something. More of the unconditional type of love, not this like expectational love, like, because Aquarius is really, okay. Aquarius and Aquarian people are very much humanitarians, and they have that kind of energy that just loves like the whole world. Their love is not personal. A lot of times their love is that's blurry again, darn it. It's getting a little darker, that's why. But yeah, their love is not personal. Their love is slightly detached and it's universal. So maybe that's the kind of love, that Aquarian type of love needs to be in this situation. The love of understanding. Bring love into it. Like, shine a light on it. Get illuminated. Maybe be more empathetic. Maybe be more sympathetic to this person. Bring that universal, unconditional, Aquarian type of love into the situation. Not your personal ego love or your romantic love or your passionate love. I almost want to say, you're going to be, after the meditating and the contemplating, you guys will be looking at this from a different angle, or you will be communicating, and there will be that time where you bring love into the situation. So, and maybe that'll, help you talk about the past and let go of what happened before. It's very possible, yeah. What are the possible future energies for this connection? What are the possible future energies for this connection? Nothing is set. Okay. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. So the future of it is, hate to say it, but it's still going to be a little, it's mutable. You don't know where it's going yet. You don't know, even in the future, like I said, I keep telling you, this is not a fast moving situation whatsoever. This is a slow build here. Some things have to happen and be set in place first. I'm really trying to get this. This is like blurry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So even after, you meditate, you contemplate, love is in the situation, there may be things that are said. There may be ideas, but we don't know yet. There's nothing set in stone. So what they're saying is you got to be flexible. This is a situation where you're going to have to be flexible. You're going to have to be open. 2 more cards. I'm trying to get this to look better. Oh gosh, let's get a little closer maybe. Okay, well, maybe just get a little further. I'm so sorry about this. I can't seem to make this unblurry by the nothing is set in stone card. Okay. Moving along. What is possible future energies for this connection? What is the possible future energies for this connection? Hold your vision. Okay, even though nothing is set in stone, it's so funny because this is mutable and this is fixed. It's like the total opposite energy. That's so weird. Nothing is set in stone, but hold your vision. Believe. Whatever that vision is for your connection. It's either, holding your own personal vision. It doesn't even mean like maybe, you're holding your vision and the masculine's holding his vision. Maybe it's not really about like your actual united vision, but you guys have to believe in something. You have some sort of a vision, like a something you're working towards, something you're going towards, some sort of idea, even though it's not set in stone. Stay true. Stay true to your stay true to yourself. Stay true to your journey. I can't talk. I think the reading's going on too long. My energy's getting low here. But yeah, even though you have to be flexible, nothing is set in stone. It's like, well, just believe though. Just hold on a second. Don't give up. Don't give up. It's a big message there. Do not give up. Okay. And I'm not talking about now, and let me just clarify something. I'm not necessarily talking about don't give up on the union. Don't give up on the connection. That's not the only thing that I'm talking about. I'm talking about holding your vision for your life, your dreams, your mission. I believe this card, it speaks to me and it says the two of you have an individual vision too, not just a vision for the two of you. And that's just as important. And that's just as important in this reading. I'm going to say that now. Because you don't have to depend on another person to have a vision. You can have your own vision. Okay. Just make that clear. I don't like to foster codependency in these twin flame soulmate relationships. So just want to make that clear too. Okay, so last card. What is the future possibility for this connection? Be bold and make the first move. Whoa. Okay, so here it is. Here's the deal. Here's the deal for this card. I'm going to hold it up here. The possible future is somebody's going to make a move. Now, we don't know who this is going to be. It could be the feminine. It could be the masculine. It's a cardinal moon, and the cardinal signifies leadership. So someone has got to come forward here. As time goes on, you will probably know who that's going to be because you're going to be meditating and contemplating, and you're going to be looking at it from a different angle and all that. You'll know what you need to do. But this is about a future energy. So somebody's going to make a move. And if somebody doesn't make a move, I'm telling you now, nothing's going to happen in this relationship. So at some point, this will happen. It's just a matter of time. But yes, somebody's got to just work up their courage here. And that's it. That is the possible future energies. And I got one last deck I want to use. And this is called Angel Answers. I love Angel Answers. So what we're going to do is we got this messed up again. What we're going to do is we're going to get the final, last messages from Spirit here, okay, on the situation. What messages do you have for us, angels, about this situation, this connection? Don't stop. Again, did I not tell you? Hold your vision. Don't stop. It's funny. I got this card like 2 days ago for myself personally. Like, don't give up. Don't give up on anything. I'm not talking about just, don't give up on that person. Okay, maybe you shouldn't give up on that person. But don't give up on yourself. Okay? Don't give up on that vision you have for your life, whether that's achieving a dream, traveling, getting a new job, whatever the heck that is. Don't stop your journey. Because as we all know, if you are, dealing with this kind of, connection, you feel like, you're on some sort of like love journey, but the love journey really is for yourself more than anything. It's not necessarily for the other person. It's the journey back to yourself. So don't stop. Don't give up on love. Don't give up on this journey for yourself as well. And maybe not even giving up on that person, even though it's very difficult sometimes. Okay. And don't give up on your relationship. If you are currently, now this could be for separation or in relationships. It really could go both ways at this point, like in a lot of the interpretations, but maybe you shouldn't give up on the relationship, possibly. Okay. Whatever it is, the connection's holding strong, okay? And they're advising you to keep holding strong. Maybe it's just a little bump in the road right now. Maybe it's just a little difficult right now, but don't give up. What's the next message for this connection? What's the next message for this connection? Yes. Oh, I like that. So yes. I mean, I said don't stop. It said yes. I don't know. I just think it's a yes. It's positive. It's like, yes, this can work. Yes. Yes, things are going to work out. It's just it's a confirmation of, or it could even be a confirmation of, sometimes it's funny when I do these cards, they confirm the card before it. So this could literally be like, yep, don't stop, just keep going. We want to confirm that, like, that's a definite. She interpreted it that way and we're saying yes. But I think it's just a yes in general. It's like, yes, things are going to be all right. Things are going to be good. Maybe you will get that, either if you're dating, get the commitment. Maybe that person will come back into your life. Maybe this can happen. Maybe, if you're in a current relationship and it's not working out right now, if you hold fast, maybe it will. I'm just trying to give you different examples depending on the situation you're in. What are the possibilities for this connection? It's positive, very positive so far. Listen to your intuition. Okay. Well, it's just saying, you know what's up. When it comes to this connection, listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition and let that be your guide. Let that be your guide as to what to do. Kind of like that first move thing. If you don't feel it's your turn and you let the other person take the lead, go ahead. If you feel it's your turn and then you feel you need to take action, then you do that. That's the one thing that's guiding you on this journey. Okay. What other messages does Spirit have for us with this connection? What messages do the angels have? Choose a new direction. Okay. Well, since it's not really, since the overall feeling in this reading is, it's not happening right now. Whatever you're looking for in this connection, whether it's a commitment, whether it's a message coming from your masculine, anything, it's not happening right now. So you have to choose a new path. You have to choose a new direction, possibly. Maybe they're choosing a new direction for now too. Very possible, but you got to focus. I think what the advice from the angels is here is focus on something else. Choose a new direction in your life. Sometimes when we choose that new direction, it loosens things up in our life. Or, what another cool meaning is? Choosing a new direction in the relationship. Honestly, like, okay, let's just be friends for now. Maybe that's not what you originally wanted. Or choose a new direction. Maybe you want to be with somebody else. Maybe you don't want to wait all the time for this person. Maybe you want to choose somebody else and just start dating and go in a different direction. Maybe you don't want to wait for that person from the past to come back. Or you're waiting, but you're going to have fun in the meantime. Maybe you're going to have a new career. Maybe you're going to get a new hobby. But something new is going on, and you, and only you, are the one that can make that choice. But I think it's taken the focus off of this person you're wondering about, or this relationship that you are wondering about. Okay, so what other messages do you have on this connection. But yeah, honestly, yeah, you could choose to go in a different direction with this person. You never know. Something you didn't expect. It could definitely be happening. Recovery. So there's going to be a recovery here. It seems like, the message is there's going to be, this is a recovered situation. So either the relationship is going to, if you are currently with your divine masculine, you are going through a rough patch right now. Even if you're not, you're probably going through a rough patch of not talking, because like in a couple of the readings, he looks like he's holding back. So this could be something where you think this is not going to be recovered, but we got a yes over here, remember? Okay, we got a yes. Listening to the intuition, choosing that new direction, it's going to be recovered. Maybe from this new direction, maybe from choosing this new direction, you're going to get the recovery of this relationship. It's pretty neat. It needs to be healed. Recovery is about healing. Or just as a little side note, recovery could really mean that somebody in this particular situation, whether it's the divine masculine or feminine, because we're not being specific here, is in recovery. They could be recovering from an accident. They could be in recovery from a drug addiction. The devil did pop up earlier, but that was the feminine. I don't know. Maybe there's still some healing, individual healing that needs to be done. That will eventually lead to the healing of the relationship. But this is healing. So just specifically, there could be somebody who's going through a recovery period right now. And maybe that is also why the timing isn't right quite yet. Just a little possibility there. Okay. So we got 2 more cards. So what are messages? So look, it is going into a half an hour. Oh my God, this is the longest reading ever. What are the messages about this? That's why I pull the cards ahead of time, so this doesn't have to go on and on like it does. So that's why it's just easier. But I wanted you to trust that I can do live readings too and just be spontaneous and everything. Okay, so let's pull another card, and that is... be assertive. Okay, again, making that move. Remember we talked about being bold and making the first move? Well, the angels are confirming that, going, yep, somebody's going to need to stand up and be assertive here. After the recovery period, get through that maybe, and then, stand up and say something. Make that phone call, stand up for yourself, have that conversation, ask him out on a date. He asks you out on a date, something. Somebody has to speak up here. Somebody has to take control here. That's for sure, or nothing's going to happen. Last card. Advice and messages for this connection. Again, look at this. Another yes. Oh, yeah! I love it. I feel like if somebody just takes a chance here, it's going to be rocking. We got 2 yeses, people. We got 2 yeses. This is so cool. I have never, honestly, and I've used these cards, I have never gotten 2 yeses. This is sweet. So I guess maybe this is affirming, yeah, once somebody makes that move, it's a go. And this is awesome. Yeah, no, I like that. That ended my reading on such a positive. This is like a resounding yes. The other yes is just like yes. This is like yes, like a fervent yes. It's awesome. It's so awesome. Very affirming. Okay. So basically, bottom line with this advice is don't give up on this. Don't give up on your own journey. Maybe not giving up on that particular person in your life. Maybe not giving up on that relationship. It's confirmed. You got to listen to your intuition here. Maybe you got to choose a new direction in your life or choose a new direction for the relationship, whatever happens here. There is going to be a recovery period. Somebody could be going through recovery personally, or this relationship is going to go through a healing recovery period. But somebody's got to stand up and take the bold move there. Somebody needs to speak up here. And again, another yes. Very positive overall. So it's looking like something is going to happen here. Some movement, some shift is going to happen in this connection that you are inquiring about, that you're looking into here. That's fantastic. Well, I'm very pleased with all these readings that we did. And I hope you are too. And I hope you hung in there for the whole reading. I know it was pretty long, but these readings sometimes take a long time if you want to go in depth with them. Again, thank you so much for joining me. I had a really good time. I hope you did too. I hope it enlightened you. And if it did and you resonated with this, please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you need a personal reading, see my contact information below. You guys have a great night. Bye-bye.